So now the students are reading this paragraph on making breadfruit, and afterwards they have to number some steps. And this is the 1-hour science in English lesson observation. Ms. Tang is teaching my kids today, and we're going through the first unit, which covers procedural ordering. The students played their game at the beginning of the class, and they had an excellent time. It was a super game. And then we have just covered sequence words, and Ms. Tang used inductive examples on the board and supplemented these inductive examples with the theory that is on this piece of paper. She provided the words, sequence words, the meanings, and the examples which the students could refer to when trying to solve the inductive examples on the board. That's good.
Which is the first step? Just look at this part. Just look at this part. Just look at this part first. Can you show the steps? The hot stones are placed in a hole in the ground. So this is the first, right? Now then comes the second sentence. After the food is placed on the stone, it is covered with leaves and sand. So this one, which is the first step? Just look at this sentence. After the food is placed on the stone, it is covered with leaves and sand. Which one is first? The food is placed on the stone and then covered with leaves and sand. Alright, now we got the steps. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Alright, and then finally cook. Okay, now but you'll find that the sentences I give you are more than that. Is that right? Which sentences can be found in the text? Which one? Can you find? Understand which sentences? Okay, can you find this one, place hot stone in the hole? That is what you can find in the text just then, right? What other sentence can you find in the text? Yes, very good. Cover fruit with this one. You can find it. What else?
Is this easy?
What else?
Yeah.
Which one can you also find it? Place fruit on the stone, right? Okay. Any more? Any more? Can you find in the text? That's it. Right? Heat until cooked.
The first thing to do is dig a hole, right? Then what are you going to do after you dig a hole?
But you can see that there are more steps than that.
Okay, so after you place hot stones in the hole, then what do you do?
Number these steps. Now maybe you can write something, write a letter here.
Excuse me?
But there are some more you have to fit into it. Alright, I just then you have arranged.
Are you sure?
But this time this few more. Now, so you need to look at what? For example, you say the hot stones. So what does it mean by the hot stones? It seems that the hot stone means something you need to do beforehand. So what is that?
Okay.
Is that right? So
you place fruit on the stones, then what do you do?
Do something with the stone first. So which
Cover
one is
fruit
not the stone?
with leaves and sand, then what do you do? Light a fire, okay, then what do you do?
And then you have to say another one is
Put the stones on the fire. Really? Wow. Then what do you do? Okay, are you sure?
What do you need to do
Are you sure?
before you put the stone in the ground? What do you need to do? Okay, so these are and again and not like fire. Okay, can you sequence the steps?
Kibble.
Now you
So,
can see how this works.
if you, she just said something. You dig a hole, but how do you heat the stones?
What will be the order of the steps?
What do you have to do before you heat the stones? So, you dig a hole, you're right. But then what do you have to do? Why do you have to light the fire?
And some of you are not thinking.
And we need to put the soup.
Alright, you have to very often use passages like that.
So you dig a hole, then you light a fire.
Right? Now, I just then I help you to
Perhaps.
follow how it is easier for you to follow. Yes? What is the number? What is the number?
Potentially.
What is the first one is dig the hole.
So we're going to
And
dig a
then
hole, okay?
light
the fire. Ah, yes.
Number 3.
Yes.
Very good. Put the stone on the fire.
You have hot stones,
And
right?
then place
Ah,
stone in the hole.
okay.
And then place fruit on the stone and cover the fruit with leaves and sand. Okay, right now, very good. So you can see, you can turn the
Going
passage.
through this and looking at the
Sometimes
students'
you read
work,
passages and it falls down.
um,
All right, one more.
This is actually very
That's it.
challenging.
Now again, this one is not easy. Now I hope that you
it
can
wasn't
follow
easy at
what
all.
I taught you and do the same with this one. Oh, I shouldn't. Now this time is to catch the mussels. Do you know what I meant by mussels? Mussels is a kind of shellfish. You know what's meant by shellfish? A fish with shell. Mussels. Okay, 10 alright, that kind of thing. And this time you need to show the way how an Eskimos catch mussels. Eskimos, do you know who are Eskimos? Or well, they're living in very cold places. Alright? So Eskimos. Now this time, now again, read this part, pay attention to one in red. Try to write down the order of the steps first. Don't look at this card first. Just look at this one and try to order it first. Write the number on top. Okay? Now pay attention to the sequence word. Which comes first, which comes next, like that. Okay, now read it. Read it. Everybody, read it.
how about Phoebe? You read this and you number it in the paragraph, okay?
Read it.
Yeah, so you want to read this, right? And then what will you do? After you read,
I number the steps.
yeah, okay, let's try that. Let's see what you can do.
There is a timer of shell
Don't look
fish.
at the
Hold
correct
the
here.
master
Just look at the
leaf
red
around
part.
the short.
If you look at this one, it's quite confusing. Just look at this one
Eskimos
and you
of
number
the
it.
country
And you number it.
usually keep space in rock,
You number it in
but
the order.
no one is around. It comes out of its hole. The Eskimos have a way of catching this clearer and
Okay, this is the way. Now, when you read it, you want to number it, okay?
Right down the order. Okay, now let's look at the sentences one by one. Now, here the Eskimos has a way of catching this queer animal that is mussels, right? Now, he watches carefully until the mussels open to see. Now, here there are two things that happen. What is the number one?
Yeah,
Number one is
so close
what?
up
good.
and grips the steps.
I am asking you not to look at this one, but just to look at this one.
Of the
What is that?
where it has
Watch
Alright.
carefully.
So,
And then until. That means wait until
what are the
the
sequence words
muscle
over here?
opens, because they have shells.
Can you underline those sequence
Open
words?
up. Alright? Watch it. The next is the
And
muscle open
then,
up.
okay.
When the muscle opens up,
Some
what
other
happens?
sequence words that you see.
And then, this one is
Then,
number one, this is
good.
number two, and number three, what is that? And then, he
Good.
puts a stick into the opening. So that is number
Anything else?
one. Number three. Alright, you write down 1, 2, 3. What about the next one?